Good morning. Um, Good morning to everyone. I quite enjoy calling you friends and crew of Starship Earth. And this is the Time Bandit, otherwise known as Tim. Today it is the Time Bandit once more though, because time seems to be a bit of a frontier in this understanding. And I just desperate to spend some time with you guys. So this is your captain speaking. Fasten your seatbelts. Tables in the upright position. Because in an unseen way, we are taking off. I would say we took off quite a long time ago, so probably best to keep your seatbelt on. Catch you up. Remember, it's Time Bandit. Right. He's got a nice touch on this. Because as I begin again to understand this encounter that we have the opportunity to have, the most precious of encounters. All the lessons begin to focus in for me on how do you have this encounter? How do you touch on that which is so beautiful and timeless? And it does very clearly come down to thanks to so many that have helped me to this understanding. Helped me to see how it is that the vibration that you are in bringing all your qualities, your skills, your talents into alignment with the higher vibrations, of course. It encourages my focus. It encourages my recognition of truth in my life. Because the human mind, limited to this world, will always drag you away and lower your vibration. Hence, you will lead and deal with a different vibration of existence. I'm not knocking it. This world has beautiful things to offer. But as I encourage and attempt to maintain that higher focus, it has a whole lot more to offer. And that's the realm that I wish to deal with. That's the realm I wish to focus and long to manifest in my life, with no impatience, no begging, but it is simply possible. How do I say this? Of course, I'm nowhere. So many have said this is a possibility, that there is an experience in us of the eternal, of the timeless. Honing that skill of seeing it, knowing it, accepting it to be true over some time, and then focusing, is the work that we are all in. We all have our individual path and battles through goodness knows what. But the truth is the truth. And in the end, that truth shall prevail. And I find myself today with such a simple connection to that truth that, well, it led me obviously to have the courage and confidence to speak to you. You who I wish to speak to every single day. And I want to share my bit of fun. I'm a time bandit, remember. I ain't going to get serious on you. One of the things that just this morning I watched, there was a beautiful analogy given in this. And it was by Brooke Liggett-Wood. So I said your name wrong before. Anyway, Brooke, how you doing? New Zealand, I won't call her a she. New Zealand babe? I shouldn't call her babe. I'm playing. But anyway, I really enjoyed just listening to that. And in it was given an analogy of a professional, if you like, that was that their job was to find counterfeit money. And it was pointed out that that expert did not spend their time studying the fake money, the thousands of versions of fake money, that they spent their time studying very clearly the true money, the truth. And that focus gives them their skill. This, of course, as the analogy was given, was very much in line with this subject, and the subject that I find myself in as well as many others. That it is pointless to go out studying the lot, filling all your focus, all your energy into all the rest. That it is a very particular focus on truth. It really helps me because if you're not careful, you can have a real soup of ideas and opinions and takes on this whole human life subject. But it gets very important for us now, I'd say, to really focus on that truth. And that becomes a very personal journey. Because you don't need everyone else's ideas. That we must truly begin to really focus in on that truth. That there is an infinite. That infinite does touch us, interact with us, and has nothing but our best interests in mind and heart. So that was a little analogy from book. Oh, guys, I'll sod it. I'll just talk free. It's freestyle again. Right. The reason I'm feeling a little bit extra confident is because of various understandings, breakthroughs, if you like, that I've felt and experienced and want to harness into my life. Remember this chariot that each of us, in a sense, are. What is that chariot harnessed to? Which aspect of ourselves? I stated some months ago that I want my chariot of my life to be harnessed very strongly to my higher self. And in invisible ways, this seems to happen through that focus. That I'm really learning in real time, or in my time, if you like, that as I focus on different things in my life, the experiences shown back to me show me where that focus is going, which gives me a chance to kind of hang on, reset a little bit, refocus, and maintain a very strong core of where I wish my life to go. The dreams that I have. And in this way, I honestly believe my focus has become more honed lately. Thanks to the reflection of the experiences that I have had, I gain a double confidence, if you like. And basic. So we'll call this the wild bird chase. Not chasing, but just want to share, So, my focus on the wild bird has gone through its growth, it's gone through things. But just this morning, I think I had a bit of a breakthrough, because I managed to sort of do something, or basically, champions. I was with the wild bird. Yeah. But not just once, not just twice, not just thrice. I was with her in my world, I was with her 5-6 times. Now this is where it gets very surreal, and I have to be careful because we all have our own approach. But the fact that I could recognize her again and again and again in so many scenarios. Guess what, wild bird? I spotted you. Not once, not twice. And I want to say to you that for me personally, what courses through me this morning is that kind of honed focus. That as much as you shapeshift, there's a part of me that recognizes you. And that's the part that I am coming more into touch with and I am trusting more than ever. And that's the same part that I honestly believe that in this new age, this new earth, this is the part that must be recognized and focused upon. It is an unseen part that has very real qualities. So I wanted to share my success with you because it felt like such a success to me. That truly, when asked for, there is help in this unfolding. I have known all along I have help. And gradually, it's growing. So I want to say to my, what's I call you? My spirit team, the ones helping me, of which the wild bird certainly seems to be a part of. I want to say thank you forever. I will never stop thanking you. I thank you in my prayers. I thank you in my inner voice. Now I'm thanking you very directly right here. Because I am becoming certain that all of you, some of you, certainly have human form. And of all the ones I want to meet on this planet, I long to meet you. You've helped me on this journey so much. And this morning, my goodness, spotted you, wild bird. I did. Over and over again. And I don't care how I appear. This is my truth. These experiences have taken on a greater reality to me over these last 4 years than anything I can perceive in this world. And I want to tell you that I am dedicated to this unfolding. Because in the past, I followed the tiniest hint, the tiniest clue. Now, there is no way I can turn from this. It is more real than anything else. So, time bound here, this won't be a particularly long one because I've got a little plan to save some of the memory on my phone, to be honest. I got another little plan today. That's something I've meant to do for quite some time. A children's story, the beginning of a I think I will call it Kids Corner. So that is my plan for later. But I had to do this. I had to reach out to you, my friends. To assure you, it's another step of assurance of the very journey that we are on, that I know I am a part, and my reaching to you is important. This very equation of as you reach for me, I reach for you. As I reach the universe seems to reach back to me. As I reach to you, you reach to me. This beautiful balancing. And, like I said before, I'm told not to do anything. And this, remember, I'm not doing anything. I'm having an unvalidated interaction with this seeable world in the hopes and the prayers that it unfolds within me, and believe me, it does. And that's why I can't sit and do nothing on this journey. That I have the abilities of courage and confidence. I have vivid memory. I have vivid imagination. To find that sweet spot in between is the work I'm focusing on now. And guess what that sweet spot is? It is the present moment. Of course it is. This presence with the timers. It's truly where we become one. Where I become one in my practice is that present heart infinite. Those added together seems to add up to one. As I do these things, of course, I try to come from my intuition. And the energy that comes out in this moment that I am sharing with you. This is the alignment that lately I've received a lot of confirmation, if you like, and my dreams, my goodness, let alone my experiences and visions, my dreams are filled with this. If this is the 5% me, the 95% me is right up with this. And that gives me excitement, courage, and absolute confidence to continue, which I absolutely shall. It was so wonderful to see the wild bag. Every time, it absolutely stands out. And then, I'll miss her straight away and all that. But this was different in a way. It was like I saw through it. And even in those experiences, as abstract as they often seem to be. Mysterious is the word. But through that mystery, I had certainty of you. That gives me a lot of hope. And I want to share that hope with my friends, because this is where we begin to really become one. That this expression from within of the infinite is leading us in one direction only, and that is one. And I want to be in that flow. So this, not controlling, not anything, but this is me in that flow. I feel as these higher, more beautiful vibrations from this place I interact. And the results I release with the knowing that they will be in line with my higher power. So I had to share it with you. Oh. I got so much to share with you. And this little Timmy gets, still wanting to see, to achieve. I don't know. But endlessly on this journey, I've been shown that the true understanding is what is unfolding from this foundation that I feel I now have. And so that gives me that superpower of confidence, of courage, to know that as I reach from this place, it will all be okay. It will all be good. Messages pointing out, to help myself, to offer the love that I feel for all, to offer that very truly to myself. And I do, and I am. I'd say I am learning on that front. A lot to be desired, I'm sure, which I can very simply, with my mind, blame on outside circumstances. If I had more money, I would do so many things. But again, get beyond that. That love, that unconditional love for self, becomes a rolling ball. It becomes so real. And really, that devotion to that very essence of what we are. So, I'm a bit, it blew me away this morning. I kid you not. And some of the experiences and dreams over the last week or so have put me exactly where my heart wants to be. I have been with the ones I hold in the highest esteem, my favourite people. I know I was there, more there than ever, present, accounted for. And that I'm learning to speak, learning to be present in that realm of unconditional love, where we are all destined for. I hold this as my absolute compass, that we have this, the most beautiful opportunity for those that want. I want to reach out to those that want today and say, let's take this step. Hey, let's make it a few. Hey, let's jump for joy. Because truly, truly the morning is coming. Truly we are stepping through this in-between. And glory of glories, grace upon grace. There is a morning star. And it is bright. And it is beautiful. And it is more real than anything else for those that wish it to be. So truly, let's hone our focus now together. Let us pray together. Let us pray for peace. Let us pray for unity. Let us see the similarities in us all and realize just how truly one we are. We are one in the human heart. This expression of the divine that can come through all of us. This is exactly where we are truly one. So I just wanted to reach out and say hi today. So this was the Time Bandit. He's just held the show today, I guess, and the Time Bandit just wants to say there is honestly nothing to worry about. That worry removes that focus on the most precious thing you have, your heart, your breath, and this link to each other and to the infinite. This is no joke. This is amazing grace we live in. I will talk to you soon, and I love you all loads. Thank you. Thank you.